Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Final Stop Podcast. Finally, I'm your host, Daniel Bridge-gadd, live from the ever-glorious Mescal Manor, Mach 2, over here on the other side of the country. It's the Vampire King himself, King Possum, Lord Meerkat. It's Tristan Bowling, and he's perturbed with me early, I could tell.
I'm not pleased.
I'm not pleased with your dumbass. Well, speaking
I'm not
of niggas,
pleased. Every time this is my whole Saturday. We try not to, but it's every Saturday.
Same here, buddy.
I was going to say, whose whole Saturday is it not? Do you think I come in halfway through this motherfucker and I'm like, I don't know, let's just
There's a time difference. There's a time difference.
We spent the same 4 hours, asshole. It's the same exact 4 hours.
It's not even a 5 o'clock where you are now. There's no reason for you the whole 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm the somewhere where it's 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock right here, right now. Hurry this fuck. Hurry
It's
the fuck up
5
with this
o'clock on
bullshit.
the other side of the podcast. Please, can we get this started? I'm trying to eat dinner. And you're like, it's 3 o'clock right here. Like,
My girl's making an onion dip that I really want to try. It's been smelling up the whole apartment this whole time, but you want to talk about what the fuck's going on with you, and I got onion dip. Over here on the side table, it's the big man himself, the anti-ridge, Patrick Orianons. Say enjoy on it.
I'm also perturbed.
Shut up.
I'm also fuck you. My feelings matter.
He does.
You got mad at me the other day. You were like, we were recording an older episode, and Andrew's like, why do you never yell at Tristan? Why do you ever get on Tristan? Why do I not yell at... All you guys bitch about me constantly is how much I yell at everyone. And you're like, why do you not fucking yell
No,
at
because Tristan did the exact same thing as me, and you were like, "Well, Tristan, let's not do that." I got older child.
No, I'm just a parent who understands he has different children. I can come down on you, and you're like, yes, I got you. But if I even raise my voice kind of at this guy, he's like, I'm like, all right, fuck.
No, it's more like you send me a fucking... Yeah, I will never forget the message you sent me after my birthday, after the thing I've tried to post on Instagram, didn't post because I was in the middle of butt-fuck Buckeye with no service, and you thought it was a slight, and you sent me a 2-paragraph thing, and I was like, first off, don't ever talk to me like that again.
When did I do that?
The
You've
day
done
after
that
my
to
birthday.
both of us a lot. You've
It's
done
like-
that to both of us.
I like how
a
you
lot.
remember the exact day. You're like, it was the day after my birthday, 2022.
Yeah,
Fuck
2022,
you. And I'm
the
like,
day
I don't-
you got the year right too. It was 2022. You remember as well.
I kind of think I want you to know this and not
You did
take
that
this.
to me recently, and the first thing I saw the message, I texted Tristan, Daniel can go fuck himself.
You
Right
literally sound like my sibling group chat I have with my parents, where one of them sends something and I text my brother.
I'm not
be
going
like,
to Daniel's
Why is
wedding."
she such a cunt? Yeah. Why is she such a cunt? I don't
not going.
understand.
You listen, if I can't bring my sister, I'm not going to Daniel's wedding.
No, but I want you to know.
Also, by
this.
the
You're
way,
not-
I know this is coming out in 2 weeks, but congratulations on a real note to Dallas and her fucking whole troop of fun fellas over there. The kid is beautiful. He's very sweet. Shout out to Milo.
How old's your not nephew right now?
My parody nephew, he is 1 week old.
Yeah.
No, but I love that stinker. He's cute. He's a little cutie. How can you get mad at a baby? You just see, he's a little baby. He doesn't know what he's doing. He has no impressionable. He's not a Republican or a Democrat or a Libertarian. He's a fucking
Or a
baby.
polyamorous person and
He's not polyamorous. He's not gay. He's not straight. He's a goddamn baby.
Yeah, you know,
And,
it takes a village, and by village they mean a bunch of parents. So many parents.
I wonder
Yeah,
what a PTA meeting is
the
like
thing
in
is-
a,
the
in
thing
a
that
polyamorous
worried-
household.
The thing that
Just
worried me,
watch-
because I don't have, I've never had a kid as far as I know of, but it would be crazy if there was just, some fucking kid shows up. We're doing, a live podcast of this in fucking 7 years from now, sold out show somewhere, and someone walks up just being like, hey, I have to talk to you, and they just have the same facial features as me. You're just like, oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, you got to talk to that guy over there.
That's what I fear is going to come haunt me one day from my college days. There's going to be a 11-year-old that shows up on my doorstep from a lady that I fucked once when I was 18, and she's going to be like, this is yours, and it's going to throw the biggest monkey wrench in the life that I have built for myself. It's going to
Well,
be
that's
nuts.
just racist to say that about your son.
I was about to say, I didn't want to bring it up.
So there's just a black kid with a wrench. I'm like, you threw a fucking monkey wrench in my whole situation.
Or just a reciprocating ratchet wrench is what I would call it. I mean, he just checked out at Harbor Freight. He bought it for that reason. He's starting his trade work, and you're just like, damn, dude, that sucks.
I wish I knew the brand of tools that was looked at as like shitty. It's green at Ribio. It's like green and look it up. Ribio Tools is green and black. There's like a hierarchy to tools, to which I didn't know.
I know. If you like your shit, you don't go to Harbor Freight. I learned that.
Right.
Rubio,
yeah. There's DeWalt, there's Milwaukee, which are like the big guys.
Milwaukee's like up there.
Yeah,
it's like middle tier. Like if you know what you're doing,
Oh,
you got a
Ryobi.
little.
Ryobi.
That's the Walmart tool kit.
Yeah, the one with the orange with the green handles.
Green, it's like green and blue, green and black, and that lets you know.
Yeah.
That's the toolkit for niggas who didn't have a handy dad.
Yeah, with
growing
like
up
the
that
soft
wanna be,
rubber around the outside of the tool.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's your starter kit tool. Like once you start getting good, like when you're a nigga that can like, you have DeWalt or Milwaukee. If you're the type of guy that looks at something and goes, I could do that for less. You have Milwaukee tools at the crib. You have Ribio tools. If you look at that and you go, I could probably call someone for about the same price.
But there's
those are the tools
But
you
that's
have.
the thing, because like, I'm a
there's a-
handyman, but for like white trash shit, like beer dye tables and cornhole.
Yeah, but there's a different type of tools to where like there's like the people who are just being like, yeah, I have like this DeWalt multi drawer tool chest, or like this Milwaukee multi drawer tool chest where like I have like this whole like fitted thing, and that's a whole bunch. But also like my dad had like just a bunch of hand-me-down tools and stuff like that. So it's just like, oh, this was my grandpa's fucking lance.
Yeah. My
and
dad
shit
had a
like
couple
that.
of those too, where it was like,
And like you just have shit that's just like old as fuck, and it's like
Yeah.
you have to use it with gloves so you don't get a splinter from the handle.
yeah, you're worried about wrecking tools somehow. My dad had this is my grandpa's wrench. You're like, well, I'm gonna throw grease on it and like turn a nut. Like it's gonna get. You understand? He had these before fucking Putin was in office, and you're like that. I don't understand. I want one day to be able to have like. Do you ever fantasize about having a fully built garage or shed?
Not even a little
I
bit.
fantasize about that consistently.
Not even a
about
little bit.
having like you go out and there's a shed.
Do you know what
and
I've been
I
on
have-
Do you know what recently I've been on? A pet sanctuary, like a animal sanctuary kick. I would love to have an animal. Like if I can
You
build the
live
money.
in an animal sanctuary. What are you talking about?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
fuck-
saying like you come over to my house and I'm just like, you want to pet a cow and stuff like that. Like just being like, oh, this is like our Galapagos tortoise. This is our like parakeet.
Yeah,
It's like,
so
oh, this
you-
is our emu. This is our donkey. And
Look
stuff
how
like
much
that.
stress one street cat has brought you guys.
I was gonna say you found a rescue kitty and it almost broke you. What do you you want to get a fucking chicken? It'll fucking
This is after Haley. We've had kids, and Haley's like, I want to have another thing I can take care of, and I'm like, well, let's keep that thing tight, and let's just buy a cow.
Let's get a
You know?
700-pound animal.
and
Let's
then you're
keep
like,
it
I
tight."
have to be in Poughkeepsie this weekend. She's like, really?
Yeah, really? Yeah.
the cow's mooing all day.
What am I
constantly.
gonna do? What am I gonna do with Sprinkles, the foster raccoon? Huh?
I sold out Radio City Hall. Really?
So right when we get an alpaca, you're gonna leave. Really?
That's so funny because I did want to get an alpaca.
They're easy llamas. They're easy
Alpacas
llamas.
are they're furry. You can make sweaters out of them.
And they don't spit. Llamas spit. That's a big
I know, llamas
fucking
spit.
problem.
Massive. Our snow leopard is getting really angsty right now.
Dude,
we need to get the
I'll get
ovaries
an
taken out.
alpaca. Dude, tell me, top 10, and not even top number 1 alpaca named Cusco.
Yeah, Cusco the alpaca.
Cusco, yeah,
for
has
sure.
to be it.
It has to be Cusco.
Yeah.
Or the emperor. The emperor of the alpaca. You get the joke.
Yeah.
And then you see
Hey,
if
have
people are
2
really funny.
alpacas and then have one be
One
the
of them's
emperor's.
Kronk, one of them's yeah. Oh.
Yeah, have the first one be the emperor and the second one be New Groove.
I'm not mad about that. This is the emperor and this is his baby, the new groove.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I fantasize about that's essentially what my parents are doing. They just got they just had it built. They had a 3-bedroom trailer. It's like you can like build a house type thing. When I say
Yeah.
trailer, it's not like a
I was
hooks-
about to say that is a tough sentence.
No, like they sold a.
No,
they sold
it's like basically it's a double wide, not mobile. So it's
Yeah. It's not. It's literally it's bigger than my apartment, and it's like you wouldn't if you just spawned in it. Let's say, and you didn't have to
Yeah,
walk up this.
dude, if you TIG weld 2 shipping containers together, it's bigger than your apartment. But at the same time, you got like fucking cold steel beneath your feet.
Well, it's weird because my apartment for the size of it is okay. An apartment for a house is not big, and they have like trailers.
I'm
in
just
between
saying,
a house.
if I ever decide to build a house, it's not going to take up the freeway with another car behind it saying massive load.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what my parents. It's weird.
Trailer isn't going to be attached to
It's
the
weird.
name.
It's weird they chose to.
Yeah,
give
you're
that
not
up
going to be
'cause-
able to see my kitchen cut in half, passing it, trying to go in front to get in and out.
Well, it's like it's kind of the last thing we were talking about in the last public, where it's like, where could you live and why? My parents gave up like a $750,000 like 4-bedroom house in Surprise to like
and a half black child.
and a half black child. And
Yeah, they gave that up too.
And the grandkids and a well-to-do white daughter-in-law, but they gave all that up, and then they bought a they have like 7 acres in between Wickenburg and Surprise, and they have a 3-bedroom like double wide, pretty like so it's a trailer, but the appliances, there's no reason that like the counter in a trailer is any different like the counter in a home. So it's like it's a nice quality my dad comes from small town New Mexico. If you're used to living like that life, then like they're living in a mansion in
Can I add in a side note?
small town New Mexico.
Yeah, and if you have a roof in Brazil, you're also living in a mansion. Doesn't make it not the favelas.
That's basically what I'm saying. Mike's basically a rich kid because his family
Yeah.
owns a bunch of cows
Yeah.
on the land that can run around.
You can be the nicest house in a Call of Duty map, but it's pretty much.
Oh yeah, I have the corner house in the cul-de-sac in Nuketown. We're turning the fuck up.
Yeah. No, but dude, I saw this TikTok video about I was wondering if you went through this, Daniel, because I'm assuming you were dating Taylor while you were a quarterback.
Yeah.
And so, like, I saw this video of this chick who's like, my boyfriend's in the NFL Combine today. Mm-hmm. And it was
Are you
him
finally
on
getting exposed to NFL girlfriend Instagram? Because I'm all over that.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah.
And dude, it's so funny. I saw literally a Twitter account called like Black Boyfriend, White Girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it was just like hearts beside it. I'm like, I bet Daniel follows this. Just to get like all the reassurance of just because it was like her boyfriend who like they're just like, all right, let's go, Marcus. And like they show him, and it is just the biggest black guy.
Yeah, he's
and
huge.
I'm just like, and he's like fucking hauling ass, and like the dad is just like, yes, Marcus, fucking hit it, and like all the comments are just like, see, like when you have like this sort of support system, it's like not only is your girlfriend rooting for you, but their whole family is rooting for you. Like, did you have the same experience with Taylor?
No, because I'll give you this. So Taylor has, from the second I met her, like she wasn't impressed that I played quarterback. She was the captain of the soccer team, which I know they're not the same, and I've argued against that those aren't equivalent factors. But like in the grand scheme of college athletics, whether you're the starting quarterback or the starting center back, there is no.
You will both end up at Chick-fil-A.
Right. No,
Yeah.
not the professional side, but it's like we both have to be somewhere at 6 a.m. We both have to lift crazy. We both got to we're expected to do shit. I never had to deal with, we call them jersey chasers, it's chuckle fuckers in comedy. But the equivalent that I dealt with in football, right? Basically, I was the backup. So that would be the equivalent to if I featured for Cat Williams. The guy ahead of me finished 4th in the Heisman race. Very good at the sport of football. I was behind him and got to be like, yeah, I'm not
Blue Mountain State.
I'm not as good, but I'm still better than every motherfucker that you know.
You're Blue Mountain State.
Right, exactly. So it's like you got to deal with these ladies where it's like, dude, they rush your forehead and they're like, oh my God, you play. And I bled into it too. So like, watch this. If I was at a party pre-Taylor, right, and I wanted to get a girl to like me, I would ask her if she played a sport because it would propagate her to ask a question.
Do you play a sport?
Right. I'm like, oh my God, do you play a sport here? And they're like, no, do you play a sport? I'm like, actually, I play quarterback in the football team. If they ask if you play a sport here, it's
You should go up to girls
Already
at
up.
House of Comedy and be like, are you a comedian?
actually I work for Mall of America.
Actually, I just did
Yeah.
a guest spot for Stephen Ho.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to Boston soon.
Yeah, I move around a little bit. But it was kind of like that where It was weird. That's what drew me to Taylor, in all honesty, because the same way that if I get off stage and a girl is like, "Oh my god, I just
She was different.
Right, that doesn't do it for me. A girl thinking I'm funny doesn't. I almost was more attracted because every girl that I had ever met in my life had been like, "You're big, you're black, you could throw a football. That's so impressive." And she's like,
You're big, you're black, I'm blind.
right.
You know,
they're not blind. They could see well. 2020, I do okay. And it was just like. This, I know you're laughing because this is the exact opposite of your philosophy.
No.
Any girl that has
I
ever...
can't say this on the public. That's why.
I'll bleep it. What are you holding back?
The number of times I've heard you say, "Bro, I would be on a tear right now," because a bunch of hot women after.
Those are different.
Yeah.
Those are different. Those are different. Those are different. Let me explain. Let me explain.
Dude,
Let
you
me
got
explain.
like Roadhouse rules where you're sitting there just being like, "I'd kick every guy's ass in here." It's like, why don't you do it? It's like, that's not me anymore,
That's
man.
not me anymore.
Yeah. Back
Basically,
in my
yeah.
day, I could knock
Okay.
every motherfucker out in here.
So because Taylor didn't think quarterback was cool, that's why I'm marrying her. That doesn't mean I would have not.
Meanwhile,
knocked
Taylor's
off.
getting-
You're marrying her because she hasn't left yet. That's why
Meanwhile,
you're marrying
Taylor's
her.
getting clinically fingered on the other side of the country.
by niggas that also don't think quarterback is cool. It's come full circle.
Yeah, who is treating you for your CTE in 3 years?
Oh, your boyfriend's a big black comedian?
Oh,
Interesting.
your
I make
boyfriend, is he
200K
Daniel
guaranteed.
Bridge-gadd? Puts a hand on her shoulder. I'm so sorry. I know what you're going through.
Basically, so yeah, that to me is, I'll give you that because I don't have any issue saying that. Yeah, after shows, is it nice when a hot girl comes up to you and she's like, "Oh my God, you're so whatever." It's like, oh yeah, obviously, but there is something.
I forgot to chop the onion.
It's good. Sorry, I was taste testing something. Stop
How
being
was
gay.
it? How
Does
was
Haley
it?
think quarterback's cool by any chance? Because I'm really.
I don't give a shit about quarterbacks. I want to know about the dip.
Yeah,
The homemade,
we both
the
saw
homemade,
that
is
the
that
other
the,
way.
Is that the caramelized onion dip, babe? Homemade caramelized onion dip is pretty fucking banger, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck
We're
yeah.
bringing that over to Roey's house to watch the Oscars tomorrow.
You run.
Damn, I think this might be the first time Roey has something cool to eat.
You run a
I know. He has actual food.
You run a substantially looser ship than I run. You run such a.
Yeah, and that's why they're in the same apartment right now.
You're on a cut.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, how does that joke even make sense?
I don't know.
I was gonna say,
Your
what are
fiance's
you?
just not here, and his is right
Yeah,
there.
She's out
I run a
getting
looser
it? What
shift.
is that?
I'm willing to, participate in my girlfriend's career.
Your relationship, I've done 4.5 times over. Shut up, asshole. Shut
Yeah.
up, dickhead.
How many times have you done it correctly?
Once. You're coming to our wedding. Shut up. I done it right once.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming to the first wedding.
The second one will be so sick. It'll be some badass 27-year-old with fake titties.
Dude,
You know, who
honestly,
cares about being a quarterback.
You played quarterback in college?
honestly, the day you get divorced from Taylor is the day I go skydiving. I'm going to be so happy that the only way I can celebrate my happiness is screaming into the atmosphere. I fucking knew it!
26 pregnant on a second
Just
wife.
punching the air as I'm reaching the
Hey,
Nevada
you know who else is on that
desert.
plane? You know who else is on that plane? Ethan.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's your problem now.
Ethan comes down in a tuxedo, single. You got a guy to your back. He comes down by himself in a tuxedo and a parachute.
Oh, I've done
Fixes
this
it.
before. Yeah, how crazy that'd be to get out manly cucked by the second husband. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I've done 3 tenured jumps. She's like, whoa, what the? I know this guy was cool. She's marrying James Bond.
And then guess who the third husband is? In any relationship.
Yeah,
first
you're just
husband's
like-
the person you love. Second husband is the fuck you to the first husband, and then the third husband's like, I'm giving up, and that's where I clean up.
The third husband is 78
Damn.
also.
Yeah.
You think she'll forgive you being in her bed and just be like,
No,
finally,
not
I'll,
Taylor. Not
finally
Taylor.
I'll allow
Not
you
Taylor.
to be in my
that
bed,
Titanic sank a
Andrew.
long time ago.
Do you understand how? Okay, so that scenario that you just kind of like brought up, Are You Garbage is one of the biggest podcasts on the planet currently. They have that real. Do you know how fucking nuts that is? That would be like
Yeah.
if you dated Haley first and then I moved
Like
to
I'm
New York.
currently dating Haley.
Okay, and then you break up with her, and then I moved to New York. We are already friends. They were friends when this was happening. You break up with her, and she starts fucking me, and we
Hey,
continue
Daniel?
the
Hey,
final
Daniel?
stop. Do you know
Hey,
how
Daniel?
nuts that is?
Hey, Daniel, I'd kill you.
That's what I'm saying. It's nuts. These niggas, they have made so much
Daniel,
money comedically.
Hey, Daniel, just letting you know, I'd kill
murder
you.
Yeah, I'd murder you.
I'd kill you.
And I'm
You-
just working the cameras, watching the fight go down.
That's what I'm saying. There's like you know how nuts that is? There's a realistic, profitable comedic podcast where they make so much money
and
and
you
are
really
so
want to work
chill.
the algorithm?
Yeah. They're so chill. I
Tristan,
don't,
you know what
Did-
you have to do.
I
Did
couldn't
you
be
see?
friends with you.
This is gonna come out like a week from when we're recording this. But did you see the guy who was just on Joe Rogan talking about prison reform was recently caught in the Bronx with a
The
fucking
black dude,
torso?
yes, bro. He murdered somebody.
Murdered
And he was
someone.
on Rogan?
Yeah, he was on Rogan talking about how
Like
he was
3 weeks before.
in. Yeah, he was in prison for 25 years because he gave the guy 3 stitches by robbing him. Got caught, and then he was talking about prison reform, and then they found a decapitated torso in his fucking fridge. And, like, in his apartment, and neighbors heard someone in his apartment screaming, "Please don't kill me, I have a family." In the Bronx.
I saw that, yeah. And people are like trying to come at Rogan's head. It's like, that's not my fault. If Andrew murders somebody tomorrow and we don't ever podcast again, it's like, I didn't know this nigga was fucking clipping guys.
But
in
if
his
I'm on
freaking-
the next fucking episode and I'm the thumbnail, guess
Right.
then
Well,
you're in the problem.
realistically, he should have that guy. He should zoom that guy from prison and
Just do a Through the Wire album with him.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
in
Through the
here
Wire
all
wasn't
by
through prison. What the
myself.
hell?
Yeah,
are you talking about?
I know, but you know what I meant.
Through the cell, I'm all by my goddamn self.
And
Dude,
his
it's so
phone
funny
is
hearing-
breaking up.
Dude, it's so funny hearing some of these like prison tracks because they're just being like featuring this guy from prison. It's just like, oh, which part of the song? Which part of the song is it? It's like the one that obviously has like the landline reception.
Yeah.
The one you can clearly hear. Visitation hours are over.
You know the
Please
one on-
end your conversation.
Yeah. you know the one
you
on the
have
Room or
15 more
3?
seconds, and I'm rapping about my beat, and I'm going on my thing.
Comedy will never have that. You have to. You know how cool that would be to be
Dude,
able to like
in prison special.
your baby
That's
mama.
a real don't tell.
Your baby mama
Bro, and
calls
Bill
you
Cosby,
and you're like, yeah.
Bill Cosby put out his prison special.
Not even that. Just like that's creepily rapey. Like Cat Williams gets picked up one more time. He's just like, anyway, I was thinking about the Israeli-Palestine conflict. Just like going over a collect call black phone. Just like just riffing. You have to hang. Anyway, that's my time. And then you hang up the phone.
Have you not seen that? I think it's a scene from a movie or like some sketch or something like that. Is Cat Williams like talking to his wife on the other side of the prison?
That's not my baby.
Yeah, and he's like,
whose
that's
white-ass
not my
is
baby.
that?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's like,
oh,
that's a white ass
um,
baby. It's so funny.
That's-
Was that like Mad TV or something like that?
No,
that had
it's not a movie. It's a show I've seen before.
it,
Yeah, but
yeah,
I
it
know
was
the
a
clip
show.
you're
It
talking
had to
about.
be something syndicated along those lines,
Pull
like
that
because
clip
it
up
definitely
for
had the
shits
production.
and gigs.
It had a
School
good
dance.
school dance.
Yeah, that's not my baby.
Is that a newer movie?
No, 9-10 years ago at least.
All right.
Dude,
I
it's
guess
so
you do a bunch of
crazy
Fat
hearing
Alley shit.
fucking honestly. No, I have nothing but respect for Cat Williams. I think he's a fantastic comedian, easily a goat over Dave Chappelle, in my opinion. In my humble opinion.
Because
Comedy wise, not sketch, just strictly stand up comedy. He's a goat over Dave Chappelle. But I
Are you
think
saying? So are you saying when you say goat like that? Do you mean if you had to give an unsuspecting room of 50 people a good comedian, you're employing?
I would rather give him Cat Williams than Dave Chappelle.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
nigga
that's-
runs out in a mink and just causes a problem.
Oh my God, the electricity in the room. Could you imagine? I don't know why, but the spark that Cat Williams has over Dave Chappelle is just so much brighter.
We watched his last special, me and my brother, last night. It was 2022. He runs out in a mink, runs from one end to the other end, back to the other end, and then just takes the mink off. That would be the equivalent if I wore
He
a
was
yarmulke
trending-
just to let you know I was
he was
Jewish
trending-
as fuck and then dropped it off.
He was trending today because at 53 he ran a 4.4940.
I think it was 4.9, which is.
Wait, are you fucking serious?
It was a 4.9, which
He's like 60.
I was gonna say, which at 60
A
years
4.940 is fucking nuts at 60.
at my fastest when I was a peak college athlete, I ran a 4.58. That is
Dude,
not
that's
that much
fucking
slower.
crazy.
I know that is not that much slower than like a Division I college athlete. Like linemen
Yeah.
run that fast. To put it in perspective, and these are the best athletes in the world in my opinion.
6'5", 350 lineman.
Right. Dude runs a 4.9. That guy is
Cat
running
Williams
with,
is a specimen.
There's tight ends. There's legitimate Rob Gronkowski and they ran like a 4.8. There's he runs
And
that,
he lost to a middle schooler.
and the fact that he didn't pull a muscle at 50 plus running a 4.9 is the most impressive
And
thing
his hair
I've
looks
seen.
magnificent.
I
His
saw a
hair looked
comment-
magnificent.
Yeah,
His hair
I
was
saw-
trying to catch up to his scalp as he was
Yeah.
running, dude.
He pushed his hairline back 2 inches. He was running so fast. I saw a
Yeah.
comment that was like, I believe he read 3,000 books now. Now that I saw him run that fast, it's like he read at least something. You know, it's like he came to the library. I'm leaving with something.
Cat Williams is that guy.
He's
just-
him. He's
him. He is
He's-
him.
he's
He's the
my idol.
Kanye of fucking honestly, he's Cat Williams. Cat Williams is the Kanye of music. I mean, like in the same. I'm saying like Kanye should like say that he's the Cat Williams of music.
Yeah. Realistically, he was my first foray into stand-up. He has this bit on I think is it Pimpin'? He's this gangster tiger bit where he's talking about his 4 or 5 real-ass tigers in a fake-ass habitat. And Rogan made the point, he has kind of coined saying the same thing over again. So he's like,
Him, Burr, yeah.
right, you got 4 or 5 fake-ass real tigers in a fake-ass habitat. All they do is think about if a motherfucker was to ever, and he gets real climb their goddamn foot over that goddamn gate. And that was and they have this whole animated like thing of this guy falling into the tiger habitat. And it's like, that to me he was my early kind of like, I like the performative, like, fuck it. The joke may not have to be the
he's
tightest,
he's
but
an
you
absolute.
just-
He's a jester at the highest art form of it.
Yes, that he performs like there's a king telling him if he's not funny, he's getting dropped to a moat of alligators. That's how. If a motherfucker goes to have, and he goes,
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
dude, one joke bombs, you're hitting the Rancor ring, dude.
Yeah.
You're fucking eating, dude.
Yeah,
I like
dude,
it.
it is just amazing. I would love, dude. It made me so mad when we were in Vegas. Fucking, he was there the next week, and I was like, I wish I could have went and said, dude, that would have been the best Vegas trip ever.
No,
Just going and gambling and then going to see Cat Williams, dude.
who is
No, I've said this before, but like, a lot of people ask the question. It's like, if you had to go to one spot to relive it for the first time, dude, going to that arena for Pimp Chronicles, going to that theater and being in that room for the first time, hearing that set.
That's not
With
every
Little
damn hustler,
John
right?
just going on stage to do his
Yeah.
call
Yeah,
out.
when he walked
Yeah.
out with the chalice, just
Yeah.
middle of goddamn nowhere.
That would have being in that room, no roof after.
Do you know what he is?
Insane.
He's the highest level of black comedy because I just watched his last one that he put out, and even in that last one that came out like a year ago, he had 3 sound drops where he was doing this like. He did a bit on Joe Biden saying some like crazy, just my mind's going shit. And then right after he's like, Joe Biden said, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. He played this sound bite of this rap song with it. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is it? He just played sound bites in the middle of a arena show. He just had a sound.
Do you wanna
in an
know
arena
why?
show.
Because it
he
works.
I know. No,
Because it works and he can.
I'm saying like there's black comedy has a hard time reaching mainstream a lot of the times because a lot of the tropes that work in like a super black audience don't exactly transfer to if you just did a sound drop it like of that half work because people know what that song is. If you play that song at a Tempe improv crowd where they're like, I have no clue what the fuck, like that's so specific, and it's crazy that he has built this black audience into an arena where you can go to 15,000 people. That's not, and you can drop a sound drop like that. I would love that. That's not my brand, but I would fuck it. That'd be so cool to drop a All-American Rejects soundbite in the middle of a
Dude,
it's
it's so
No,
good.
you know your soundbite would be Glorb. Can gangsters
Yeah.
cry?
Can gangsters cry?
Fucking bitch, I'm Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's getting fingered by doctors. Can gangsters cry?
No, what I'm happy is about it. Like, I feel like a lot of the people who deserve arena tours are getting them right now. Like 50 Cent, I saw a clip of him performing one of his songs in like I feel like it was a New York City arena, like
Yeah.
somewhere around there, and it
Yeah.
was just like sold out to the fucking gills. And I'm like, 50 Cent deserves that sort of attention. And, like, it's very cool just seeing, like, it's going away from Diddy because he's, like, a fucking weirdo.
It's not weird.
Like-
he's just gay, dude. That's
Have you read any of the? Have you read any of the
I
court
just wanted
documents?
to corner Tristan.
I'm very invested in this because I used to model
Like,
myself
he's
after
not-
Diddy for a very long
Not
time.
only, I feel like he's a pedophile on top of being gay.
I'm pretty sure he is also a pedophile. Yeah.
He's like a pedophile rapist
Yeah,
on
let me-
top of being gay.
Here, let me look up Diddy's
It's-
charges.
So being
think
gay
he's-
is, like, his third worst issue.
I was gonna say I think he's the first major big black pedophile to kind of
yeah.
be taken to court, right? Because it's like Cosby was not a pedophile. He
I
was
mean,
that's
If
a
you want to
different
believe
deal.
what they say about Michael Jackson, then
But
Yeah,
they
but he did that in the white half
But
of
I'm
town.
saying, but they never stuck him, and he died before they could stick him. So there was no interest in continually trying to stick him. There was a little bit, but not the same as like if a person was alive. This is the first major billionaire mogul that they are absolutely trying to fucking not trying. It's warranted. They are going.
it's not
to
even.
take-
It's not even like they are trying. They implies that it's like major Hollywood trying to like stone him down because that's what was happening with Michael.
No, it's
It was
poor
like it seemed like
23-year-old
Michael was
ladies.
getting attacked from all sides, but this
Yeah.
is strictly coming from like Twitter, from people coming from like inside the industry, being like
Right.
enough is enough, which is a different perspective that I'm excited to
The
see.
parties sounded. Could you imagine? All right, someone who you are interested in getting booked by invites you, and they're like, "Hey, this guy's having a party," and you pull up, and I mean, you've heard the rumors where it's like every room you walk into is a different. This is the Molly room. This is the mushroom room. This is the underage
mushroom?
lady room. Or, yeah, this is the mushroom. What would I would love to think that I would react by
And this
being
is
like,
the gush room.
"Nah,
Yeah,
ain't
this is
me,"
the
you know?
mushroom, the gush room,
Right. I would love to think that I would react by being like, "Nah, that ain't."
the
me," but-
please don't tell anyone in hush room.
Right. Where it's like, or here's the thing: are you guilty if you went to the party and there is a underage room, but you don't know that's there? You're just there
Well,
for the
yeah,
coke
you-
room,
you
and you're there for
describe
the
it
Molly
like-
room.
You'd
and,
find out pretty quick.
I feel like it wasn't like a Willy Wonka, like this is the banana strawberry room, like type thing where it was like each room was dedicated. I feel like underage people were interspersedly throughout the like thing where like people would be like, it would almost be like a party favor where you're just being like, oh, that's a younger girl if you want to go talk to her.
Pigs in a
Like,
blanket
ooh, there's
and a 16-year-old.
yeah. Oh, you guys
Yeah.
are like you.
Yeah, I like how you're like, you wouldn't know. It's like 30 minutes into there, you would get a nudge from someone being like, there's 15.
Yeah,
Are you
you can
guys
tell,
have
dude, when you're 27, 28, and you've been a millionaire for fucking 5 years, you can tell who is the 17-year-old in the room.
Oh, you
Like,
guys
they
have-
don't carry themselves the same way that you carry
Yeah.
yourself around the people that you hang out with. They're walking around just being like, so, what's your favorite Ed Sheeran song? Just being like,
What's your favorite
"Perfect."
holiday? Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
What are you out of 10 if
They're
if a
getting
10
kicked out of green rooms everywhere.
Yeah.
where are you out of 10? If a 10 out of 10 is
So where is this going?
where are you
Where
out
is
of
this
10?
going? Yeah,
Hold on, let me
what
answer.
is out of
Are you
10?
trying
Let me-
to pin one of us in pedophilia?
No. I'm saying, where do you think the
10.
level is for like who
The
kind of
legal answer is my answer.
Listen. If a 10 out of
37.
10, if a 10 out of 10 is like a complete shadow government, runs Hollywood, runs politics, runs everything, and a 1 out of 10 is like, I believe my election and the state government matters. Where are you kind of in like there's a shadow pedophile ring that oversees
In terms
The
of
what-
how much I care or how much I believe?
how much you believe?
How much you believe?
How much you believe?
Probably be like a 6, 7.
Yeah, I'm a 9.5 out of. There's
Yeah,
so
I'd be-
much bullshit coming out. There's so much
I'd
stuff.
say like 8.
Yeah, it's so like my girl is a
3.
because she's so science.
Damn, that's so rude, dude.
Yeah,
that's so
because-
rude to say that fucking Taylor's a 3. That's fucked up.
No, not
3 out of 10, dude. That's fucked up.
I'm saying in the realm of like where she thinks stuff is really run. She is we have had many a argument where I'm like,
Damn,
no,
I
it's
just saw that you're
corporations that
Sorry, Daniel. I just saw that you're blasting Keystones this entire time. I
Yeah.
thought they were Bud Lights, but you've been blasting Keystones.
3 hours now. Realistically, so this is Coors Light, basically. So this is brewed. Actually, is this Anheuser-Busch? Look it up. Is Keystone Anheuser-Busch? No, it's Coors. I see it right now. So this is basically the runoff of Coors, where
So Coors, yeah. So
Natural
it gets
Light
like
is the runoff of Anheuser-Busch.
the beer that, like, when they're pouring it into the Coors Light cans, gets peeled off the side. It gets poured into a Keystone.
So you know, like the backwash bottom of a beer can. That's what Keystone is for Coors.
Yeah, do you know when you go and, like, you're a sommelier and you try several wines and spit them into a big old bucket? Well, Keystone's that bucket.
Yeah. After they get done making the Coors and the Coors Banquet and all that shit, they go, "What do we got left?" Yeah, mark it down by like 10%. Throw it out there, which I'm not mad at. Oh my God, this is why don't we do a beer episode? Why not? Everyone's drinking beer. Here we go. Look up the.
I don't have
10
one right now, and this is insulting to me.
I was gonna say you're drinking IPAs like they were water a second ago. Look up what beer do you like align with, right? So like the same way we
beer
did
quiz?
with beer quiz. Wow,
Oh.
how have we not thought of that? We should have
Wait,
been doing a beer.
I
quiz.
can't do a beer. I
you
can't do
wanna
a
do
beer quiz with no
alcohol or-
beer.
Wait, do you want to do a beer quiz or alcohol in general?
What, babe?
Whoa! What the fuck? What's that?
Hell yeah, dude. Let's
Haley's part of the deal. Yeah, let's do,
Do you
a
have any
drinking.
sparkling water?
You pussy, drink it on ice.
Wait, so are we doing beer quiz or alcohol quiz?
Oh God.
Let's do beer. Let's
Beer.
do beer. Because I can
I don't.
put,
I don't
like,
know if I want tequila. Do we even have a line?
Drink tequila. I call this place the Mezcal Manor, faggot. Throw it on there.
Just
Bleep
just
that.
drink.
Bleep
Hey,
that.
we gotta bleep
you.
that.
That's on
What
you.
the fuck's wrong with you?
Sorry, just so I can see it. Just so I can see what's going on. Holy shit. All right. I like this. All right, so we'll do a nice beer quiz. Leave.
I don't want tequila.
Just take a little sip. Why not? We'll do a beer
I have
quiz.
no
think-
chasers.
Do you understand how many podcasts I've done where I just sip tequila on ice?
Yeah,
This
you're
entire-
an alcoholic, Daniel.
First of all, I handle my shit. All right, I handle my shit, Mister.
Yeah, because
been
you're
there, done that.
a debilitating alcoholic.
Debilitating. I drank coffee on the last episode. I don't want to hear that from you.
It was like 11 a.m. your time.
I'm saying the last episode we did, where it was 8 a.m. my time, and an alcoholic would have had a breakfast beer that he spilled all over the fucking Zoom.
There's a time difference.
You spilled a breakfast beer at 10 a.m. your time on the Zoom. What are you talking about?
I didn't mean to.
All right, so I'm just pulling up the beer quiz. I think this is good because I can put a beer in the thumbnail, and I think it'll work. What
All right, I found it. We're good.
is this a beer quiz or alcohol
Yeah,
quiz?
beer quiz.
Okay.
What type of beer are you? I'll put on the
this-
screen.
Oh, this is great. I love this. This is awesome.
Babe, do you want to give me? No, I won't do a shot of tequila. I can't do
All
that.
right, here we go. North American Pavement Ape presents
Don't
the
do
beer.
it.
Presents the beer quiz.
Bro, we're doing a Napa tour?
We're moving Flagrant 2 to
The chaser. I
We're
could
doing a
use-
Napa tour?
yeah,
I
Napa
could use-
presents the final stop.
What the fuck? No. My girlfriend just asked me if I want to swig down a shot of tequila with green juice.
What's green juice?
would help mask the taste.
Whoa, that actually doesn't sound bad.
I'm doing blue Gatorade. Just a small shot.
What tequila do you guys have?
What tequila is that? It's some random ass tequila.
Let me see the bottle.
It
I'm a little bit of a
Dargado or something.
I'm
like
a little
shit
bit of
like
a
that?
tequila man myself.
Yeah, let me see the bottle.
Okay. All right. I see you.
A little Blanco.
A little Blanco going on. So I'm over the last like 2 years, I've gotten like real into tequila, and that's where the the Mezcal Manor name came from. But okay,
Can you open up the Gatorade?
dude, you're so gay for having a chaser.
Thank you.
These don't even go together.
Hey, guys. To good friends. And to the Final Stop podcast.
Hey, to hope this makes a bunch of money one day and we can all fuck off on like someone's patio in a gated community.
Hopefully we can make a terrible vodka like fucking Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer did.
El Final Stop Money Grab LLC.
El Fino Stopos. And then we can crash the Pat McAfee show on fucking Super Bowl weekend and look like a bunch of tools.
That is the ultimate equivalent for what I hope my comedy career lines up with. Just starting a money grab tequila, then going on Pat McAfee. Tristan's drinking. Realistically, Internal Affairs is our third episode of the day. We're having fun.
That put hair on your dick right there. That was smooth with the Gatorade.
That's good. When I come down next week, we may have to get fucked up one night. Just pick a night and get a little torn up.
That'd be fun. I feel like we'd have a good time.
I'd be with that. Go find
I'm
a little
excited for
dive
you
bar.
guys to move down here, and then we can go like make a little like thing with like Taylor and Haley, and we can all go to Atlantic City.
I want them to like each other. There's no reason they shouldn't be fans. They both have real big lady jobs and date fucking dumbasses.
I know. There's no
No,
reason
hang
why
on.
they shouldn't like each other. They haven't ever hung out.
No.
The only time they ever met was a pretty
Is where you
bad.
kicked the candle over.
Yeah, when I
You
kicked the
punched
candle over at your friend's birthday. Dude, at the worst birthday party I've ever fucking
It was an
been to.
adult birth. Okay, looking back, it was boring, but that's what I intended. I didn't want anything nuts. I wanted a couple bros over to drink too many beers and play Uno. That's all I wanted.
I brought a case of Michelob Ultra, and you guys looked at me and you're like, "This is a wine party." I'm like, "You're 24." I'm like, "What the
that-
fuck are you talking about?"
Were we
Be
drinking
in Old Town
wine?
You guys are
Scottsdale
drinking
right-
wine, and that's why I refused
Yeah.
to drink that night.
Yeah,
I
you're
hate
just
wine.
like, you're like, I'm like, you guys should be in Old Town Scottsdale cheating on each other.
We were drinking wine on my
Yeah.
birthday?
Yeah, you guys were gay.
That's our fault for sure. That's
It was the
you
worst
should've
birthday I've
kicked
ever been to, and then you guys got mad at me because I tried to make it fun. I went in, you guys are playing board games, and I called you all fucking gay, and you guys got mad at me because I was right.
Realistically, we were trying to be older than we were. Intent correct, age wrong. We were 24 being like, do you want charcuterie and wine? It's like, what are you doing, asshole? Fuck, let's
I
take
know.
a couple
You
of
guys should
Jaeger
have
shots.
3 pizzas here,
Yeah.
wings, and we should be screaming into Rock Band right now.
I want so much cum in my lady, even she doesn't know who the father is, and you guys are drinking Prosecco.
I know, and you got
Hey,
mad.
don't worry.
I kicked
A few
over
more
a
months
lit.
of PA school,
You got mad.
she'll
Over,
get
I
that.
kicked over a lit candle. What birthday has a fucking candle lit? You dumbass. If it's not on the cake, then it shouldn't be lit in the first place.
You kicked the candle over at a birthday party? That hasn't
Just
been
what
said
a
since they
pussy.
needed
I retract
candles to
every
light the room.
apology I gave to you on that day. I retract every single apology.
Nobody
I
said
was
that
right.
since the invention of electricity. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
As you say
You
to Taylor
kicked
at our
over my
wedding.
candle. You ruined my birthday. It's like, unless I fucking karate sidekicked your fucking cake, then no, I didn't ruin your birthday. Which I didn't. You ruined your birthday by trying to be cool.
So that's what it was, basically. And now knowing that we were in the Sonera apartment, the first one that I lived in, trying to be
Which was a
classy.
trash bag.
trying to
There
be
was meth
classy.
addicts in the fucking courtyard.
My
I like
next
the
door-
There was
outside
kids.
cat.
There was kids
Yeah.
skateboarding on the tables.
My next door neighbor was a big light-skinned black guy who smoked Camel 100.
and was a big fan of Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, like it was.
He loved the Chiefs.
Yeah, you remember that guy? Whenever we'd like smoke
Yeah,
outside,
dude. Yeah,
before
his
the-
cat.
he brought us
He
edibles.
had the cutie cat. He had caramel corn.
He gave me 2 full, like 2-liter things of barefoot wine that I think we just ended up drinking. I think we drank them all.
Yeah, at your birthday.
Yeah,
suck out.
dickhead.
All
I'm
right.
drinking barefoot wine. Mad, you spilled a candle. That's
All right.
That's trashy as hell.
Yeah,
You're setting the
setting-
menu for your last meal on Earth. What do you choose?
Ooh, I'm going
Seafood,
comfort food.
dessert, comfort food, or a salad.
I'm going comfort food.
If you're
Last
salad,
meal.
I would like to see your. Are you checking your nuts at the door? What's going on?
Do you know what's weird? If I die, like, or say I go on, death row and like get one last meal, I'm not getting cheesecake. It's like let me catch like some chicken wings.
If I'm
and-
going out, I'm going out with grits.
right. No, you're not. No, you're not. No,
Dude,
it's
I had
going out
grit-
with grits.
I had grits for the first time with Densmore at Waffle House. Grits are fucking fantastic.
Well, you've never
dude.
had grits
I
before?
had never had grits before.
They make grits at
There's-
Waffle House.
Yeah, and they're so
Yeah,
good.
Waffle House
They're
is
so good.
Waffle House is a southern food chain. Grits is like a southern. Now, there's two ways you can have grits. You can have savory grits or you can have sweet grits. The traditional Southern way is you put a bunch of sugar in that motherfucker and you put a little bit of butter and a little salt and pepper, and it's kind of this like sugary. You can put a little jelly in it sometimes, and it gets this like sugary kind of deal, dessert thing. Or you can go sweet and or not sweet, just savory grits, where you put like seasoning salt, garlic powder, cheese, salt, pepper, and
That's
it's
how it
like,
was, yeah.
yeah, and it's like savory.
And
I
that was
like
fucking
both.
delicious.
It's like oatmeal, yeah. It's you get like
Dude,
sweet
I miss
oatmeal
Waffle
or
House
not.
so much. That's one of the things we don't got out here that I really miss.
I don't go that much, but they don't have any. I got none.
Dude, I used to go and get the sandwiches that they had there. The Waffle House sandwich, you get Waffle House sauce on the side, and it comes in these little packets. I used to keep like 3 of those packets in my car at all times, and I put Waffle House sauce on top. It was so good.
It's the Waffle House sauce. It hits different, dude.
It hits different. It's like a In-N-Out spread, but it's a little bit more zesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waffle House is good. I do like a Waffle House.
Waffle House is a mother. I used to go with my dad a bunch. I'd pressure him in the middle of the night. We'd go smoke weed. I'd get him high. And then I'm like, I don't want to pay for Waffle House, but I want to go. And then I'd be like, hey, Dad, Waffle House? And he'd be like, nah, man, I can't. I just can't tonight. And then I would walk out of the room or like be like, Waffle House, you want to smoke? You want to go to Waffle House? And he'd be like, let me get my shoes on. And then it'd be
It's
like
weird that you-
midnight, and we would go to Waffle House together. It'd be the most fun shit in the world.
It's weird that you bully your dad like your friend that makes more money than you. Like that's the exact same way that like
That's
if
how Aldo talks to me.
I was gonna say it'd be the exact same way you got a friend that's like, dude, are you hungry for Chick-fil-A? Oh,
No, I peer pressure
you're a
my
little
father
hungry for
all the
Chick-fil-A?
time, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's exactly how Aldo talks to me whenever we're at Devils and we want to go to Cane's. He's like, "Come on, man, we're gonna
you
go to
wanna-
IHOP.
Yeah.
We'll write. It'll be fun." And then we just don't write and we just eat IHOP.
I never knew that. Wait. But is everyone covered when the check comes? Are they splitting it? However
No,
many
we all
niggas?
cover our own thing, but it's
Okay,
like,
okay.
But it's the thing where it's like, "Come on, man, we're gonna write."
Well,
we're
no.
gonna-"
So that's different. Like when I had, you were stating like everyone's equal. This nigga's using his dad the same way. When I was in college and there were guys that got back end deals, it was the same thing where it was like, you want to go to Chico's? And like, I know I'm not paying for Chico's. Like if we go to Chico's,
No,
this
okay.
nigga's
Then now
paying
you're
for
describing to how Matt talks to me. now
This
you're
nigga's-
describing
yeah.
how Matt talks to me, where he's like, "Come on, man, let's go to In-N-Out."
Yeah,
bro."
do you want to go to open mic 70 minutes away? You're paying for it.
Yeah,
you're paying for
he
it.
asked me if I wanted to go to IHOP in Chandler because that's where he works and gets a discount. I was like, "No, motherfucker,
I ain't
no."
doing
He
that.
works at an IHOP in Chandler.
Yeah.
Dude, Matt sucks. Imagine Matt being your IHOP waiter.
Oh,
Just
you
being
want
like,
pancake? Swear.
Dude.
So what do you? So what are you guys looking at today, huh?
What are you guys ordering?
Are you guys looking at the Rudy Tooty Fresh Rudy?
Yeah, excuse me, waiter. This guy lisped into my silver dollar. I'm mad.
Yeah.
Why are my pancakes wet?
I'm sorry, I just got really excited and I did half of Busta Rhymes' version of Look At Me Now over them. So, you got a little bit of flavor.
Why is my fresh and fruity sweating? I don't like this. I'm not a fan. All right, let's get back to the last meal. So I picked comfort food.
You're picking comfort food?
Yeah.
All right. Tristan, what you got?
I'm picking comfort food as well.
All right. So we're going all comfort food on this first one.
Right.
Yeah, you're not picking a salad.
I could have gone dessert.
Can you deep fry lettuce? Question mark.
Yes, you can.
I've been to the county fair, the vegan county fair.
How often do you drink beer? I'm gonna put daily for Daniel.
Why are we asking these questions? Why are these questions?
Tristan,
You can put
What's
the
this
same
to-
answer for me.
You could put the same answer.
once or twice a week.
I
for
was
me.
so prepared to lie and really sell special occasions. I was so prepared.
I mean,
What's
how
the
am I
special
supposed
occasion? You woke
how-
up this morning?
How am I supposed to walk home from work?
That's how I feel.
It's like my favorite part of my day.
Dude, I think that's the issue. Obviously, we're both full-blown alcoholics, but I think the issue is the attachment that I have to, like, the little things, right? So there's certain, even comedy destinations. It's like, if I know I'm going to this place to do comedy, I have 2 places that I stop on the way to get like, let me get a little road sody. Let me get a sody to hit before I walk into the place. Big problem.
Hey, Daniel.
But
Hey, Daniel.
So nice.
Hey Daniel, the amount of times where I'm sure you've sat up and we've had our arguments, and you're like, why do I do a podcast with this guy? This is the reason.
That's why. Anytime
the reason.
Keystone is holding this family together.
Yeah, because I felt that feeling in my chest, dude.
Yeah. Isn't it the nicest when you're like, here we go, the place you frequent the most often? Do you have a stand route? If you're going to this, do you have like a, okay.
I have a walking home route that I follow by every single day.
I was just about, okay, whether it's going or coming from, do you have like, I know I'm going to walk past this bodega. I get this beer from this bodega. It takes me this long to drink until I get home. Now, here's the question.
Correct.
Do you walk in with the beer from the road to your house, or do you
No.
make sure the can is gone before you walk in?
It never sees the light of day.
Bro, you treat that can like a $2 hooker on the street.
I do the same
It's like, I
thing.
can't be seen with you with my wife.
So bad, dude.
You don't crumple it so the guys who collect cans can actually redeem it for money.
Right.
So you put it, and then you're just like, dude, I just killed like the president of some foreign country right now.
That's how I know it's bad, because
I
if
feel like
I
a
come
spy.
home, yeah, 1000%. You're trying to fucking
Just
hey.
the John Wick of alcoholism.
Yeah,
It's like
I've-
nobody saw anything.
I have to James Bond my way into my apartment every time I come home and Taylor's here. Like,
Just walking in.
it's crazy because she wouldn't care, and I don't know how this relates to my drinking habits, but she wouldn't care if I had been drinking at a place and then I come home. But if I come home still drinking, bad problem. Huge issue. If I walk in.
It's the travel that she has. Because if you pull in drunk from the place and then drink here, not that much of an issue.
It's the well, but if I'm not driving, why is there a problem? But
Yeah.
she would have the same issue if you walked in from taking the subway and walking from a gig, but you walked in with a half-drink tall boy and you're like, "What's up?" Like that would be
What's
that
for
would be a
dinner?
thing.
Yeah.
That would be a thing.
Is it caramelized onion dip?
Versus just coming in and being like, "What's
no.
up? I had a good time at the
You
show."
clean
or
it off.
whatever.
You clean it off before you get to the house, and then you pull the one out of your coat that you put in the fridge into the
So
fridge.
I don't.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to know the reason why you're extra lovey today.
Right. So to put it this way, I don't
What, man?
cheat. I don't cheat, but I don't let my girl know exactly the amount of dumb slut Bud Lights that I fucked up.
It's not in frame. You're on 8 Keystones right now.
There's a decent amount of
We're
Keystones.
talking. We're doing a quiz on which beer we are.
No one's gonna acknowledge you. Stop. You're distracting
Well,
the
I would.
shit out of me.
I would
dog.
love.
Haley's
actually,
not pleased.
how would you feel about doing a wifey episode when
We've
I'm in
pitched
New
this
York?
since Haley entered the picture.
I
of the
know,
Red
but
Room.
we're going to be in the same spot here in the next couple days. Why not? Why don't we do like?
Do you think Taylor's not down?
She has mentioned it to me multiple times.
Really?
Now
With
I will.
Haley.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. Now my only downfall.
Taylor has specifically mentioned it with Haley.
Yeah, she's like, I think it'd be fun if we did like, because she has no interest in like entertainment, but she's like, you've built up such a thing at this point that it's like, I think it'd be
Yeah,
fun.
but
to, like-
you don't want to throw that snowball down into an avalanche.
That's what I'm talking about. So I don't want to. I think it would be fun to do that at some point. I
At
would
some
just
point
like
where like they
more
do the
people
whole
to
final
care.
stop intro and we're on the side table.
And I get to take
I'm
a
your
week off.
host, Taylor Bridge-gadd, with my
Yeah.
co-host, Haley. Oh my God, that would be big.
Haley bowling.
And I get to take a weekend off. Thank God.
We're just about to
I was
say-
about to say, I'm like, and who would
Smacking
be filling
ice.
in for you, Andrew?
Yeah.
But
I
would
have to
love
ask her boyfriend's parents if she can leave the house that day.
I have to ask her ex if the garage is open that day.
Yeah, if there's a current
you have
boyfriend,
to
if
sneak her out
she's
like
available.
a ninth grader.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. But realistically, I want to blow that nut when it means a little bit more. The same way that like if I cut my dreads, we're clearly monetizing it. There's no money in it now. We're gonna wait until there's money.
Like
and
they're
fucking
like
chopping
Haley
these
and
bitches
Taylor
off.
are gonna start their own wife of the party.
Not to that degree, but to where we have enough people commenting that would give a fuck, you know? Because it's like, I don't want to bring both of our ladies on here. It's the same.
To have 45 views.
Yeah, 46.
Yeah, that would blow.
No, 56 and a half because we tell them to take their tatas out. But about. But,
Dude,
hey,
to
we're-
start a
we're so
4-day
nice.
argument for 35 views really sucks.
That's what I'm talking about. So it's like when we bring them on and they're like, "What the fuck was that?" It's like, "Do you know that sold out the second show in Boise? Did you know that? Did you know it
We
helped
gotta
out
get
a
this
little bit?"
quiz on the road, dude.
Oh,
we gotta get this
we are
quiz going.
56 minutes in.
All right, your dream getaway is a tropical resort anywhere I've never been before, European cruise, a camping trip to visit my family and friends. I'm going tropical resort.
I'd say to visit family and friends because that means me going upstate, and I would just have a good time.
It just
up
turns
there.
into a camping trip.
It's weird that was the very last. That was the last
That was
one
the
that I was
last-
considering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, dude.
A
I know.
getaway to my mom's house? What the? That's an oxymoron. What does that even mean?
If anything, Squab's going with you, dude.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah. Am I sparring that weekend? What's going on?
Do I have to pack my headgear? Yeah, exactly. I'm going with camping trip
Hey,
for sure.
babe.
Camping trip. All right. You're going camping trip.
I'll take another little one.
Yeah, look. Of course. First of all, you were being such of a gene a second ago, but isn't it crazy? You only have blue Gatorade to take the shot of tequila with, and it's like, first of all, you're a Fajil. Secondly, it's like, that's fine for the
All right,
public, right? I
yeah.
can say Fajil.
Yeah. In your free time, you enjoy tackling a DIY project, working out, hanging out with friends,
Flying?
relaxing in front of the TV, spending time by the pool.
Working out, hanging out with friends, relaxing in front of the TV, spending time by the pool. I'd say hanging out with friends. I really enjoy
I agree
spending
with
time
that.
with my buds.
I agree with that.
Relaxing in front of the TV for sure.
Yeah, you have no friends.
By choice.
No.
By the way. By
choice.
design.
Daniel, how hysterical is it that you have no one who wants to hang out with you? How funny is that? How funny is it that you're alone?
I won't even put a
How
genuine.
fucking hysterical is it that you're sitting there playing Skate 3 like a fucking loser?
Yeah, we're here for work, and Fred's here for Densmore. There's no one here.
What?
And I love every second of it. Just getting fucked up by myself off Miller Lights.
I'm so upset they don't have a Helldivers 2 option
Dude.
for me here.
Haley can't even understand the context of what I'm saying. She just turned to the corner and said, "That was mean."
You're just being an asshole.
Don't
to
ever
me.
say Haley doesn't care about you, dude. She legitimately had a moment where she's like, "Hey, that's too far."
She's like, "Do you know this guy's girl's living away from him right now? Calm the fuck down a little bit."
He doesn't
Guy's
even
gonna
have his
off
kitty right
himself.
now. Can you take a break, please?
All right, what is your preferred beer storage vessel? Can, 12-ounce bottle, 22-ounce bottle, keg.
My
There
left
is no
liver.
bowl.
Next question.
There is no bowl.
My liver.
There is
next
no bowl.
question.
There's no beer bowl.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy to offer a receptacle. First off, the person on the ad below us looks wild.
What about this guy?
That guy looks fucking nuts. Are we screen recording so we can put that into the
Yeah,
podcast?
we are screen recording.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Fuck
throw
yeah,
it on
dude.
there. That's
I
funny as
know,
fuck.
he's going. Thank God he's going.
All right, I'm going can.
I'm going 22.
Realistically, if you're talking, I was gonna say if you're talking about what
I'm talking
can I
22
Oh,
LR.
actually, you know
LR,
what?
brother.
You know what? I'm going keg. Actually, I'm changing answer to keg.
Okay.
I've never drank from a keg.
It's so you've never done a keg stand before?
I have a
That
keg.
shit's
I have a
wild.
keg
I've
stand
never done a
video.
headstand
So do
before.
I.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun.
We won a game in college, and I threw the winning touchdown, and right after went to a frat, and I did a whole handstand where they were like 23-7, 23-7. It was like,
Yeah,
it was
you
really
count.
fun.
You're on top of it. The amount of points you guys scored for the game.
Exactly. 23. I was sitting. I threw up that night, but yeah, I would say 22-ounce bottle. It's the can really, but to me, a tall boy is the best form a beer can come in because
Of course.
12 ounces is not enough. It's like
Dude,
I understand if.
Just a Duke Nukem can, dude.
Yeah. Give me a bullshit graffiti because the story
Something
I
you'd
told where I-
load into a fucking mortar. That's what I want.
Right. Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I want. Just something flying the fuck out.
All right.
I just
What
want
are
a
you doing?
solid aluminum cylinder filled with fucking good, dude.
Oh, you bought the mortars. Amazing. What do we got? What the fuck?
What?
Which squishmallow are you?
That's not the quiz we're doing.
Okay.
It said to start it. Dude, are you just the dumbest guy I've ever met? Are you gonna look at the fucking borders?
Fucking idiot,
It
dude?
just
That
being
should
like-
be your next quiz. Are you a
Hey,
fucking
guys.
idiot?
Hey
You
guys, coupon
fucking
codes are
asshole.
available. Can we get the codes real quick? Can we do that real quick?
Oh, dude, they're giving away some
Yeah,
promos. Write this
I'm
down.
just saying, Vivala is built for all day walking. So
Shop now.
can we potentially? Oh God, AARP is going to $9 per year, 43% off. What are we doing here? There's a
Grassroots
red
is having
light.
a GMO Kush Mint sale for $28 a fucking eighth. I'm with that. That's not a bad sale.
You don't always watch movies, but when you do, you prefer documentaries, comedies, action
Dos
films,
Equis.
horror movies, sports movies.
I prefer a couple of Bud Lights and my lady shutting
Adult
the fuck
movies.
up.
Where's adult movies?
I sit down with my bitch and we watch porn.
Hold on. This may be internal affairs. We can cut this if you
Dude,
want.
how
No way.
fucking
Did you guys
wild is
screen? Did you guys screen record each other watching? Oh Jesus.
Have you ever? No. Have you?
Okay. I was like, oh Jesus.
Have you ever watched porn with your lady?
that? Never. I think we watched it one time when we were both pretty good on cocaine. And it was just one of those things where you're just like, yeah, look at this. And I'm just like, then I started making fun of the porn stars. And we were just like,
Look at this little dick, bitch.
no, not even that. It was just like some chick being like, and I'm just like, ooh.
Can I let you in on a little like some fun to do with your lady? So me and Taylor, not that long ago, this is some fun.
I need you to
She's
say
gonna-
this above, like,
Above a gentle whisper.
She's gonna hate
Yeah.
that I say this, nigga. She's gonna hate that I say this on
you're still saying it at any octaves. You can say it a little louder.
It's super fun if you just throw on like you know how a lot of porn videos give you like a highlight where it's like 10 minutes and it shows you like a little bit of every position. If you just throw on like and this is a good way to get your dick sucked for a long period of time. If you just throw on a full-length porn video, so like 40 minutes, guy on girl, and then you just mirror them. You tell her, you're like, all right, we're going to switch positions every time.
You're following around with them?
I have a 60-inch TV in my room. nigga.
That's
We've-
hilarious. That's
we've-
actually very fun.
It's awesome.
That
We-
sounds like so
it's
much
awesome.
You got a
fun.
6-inch TV attached to your body, brother.
Yeah. We throw on the 60-inch TV, I'll throw on a giant porn. I'll screen mirror it. For 45 minutes, 50 minutes, Brazzers free exclusive on Pornhub. You know, they do like the full-length videos. I'll throw on one of them full-length motherfuckers, and we'll just mirror what the porn stars are doing.
That is so funny.
It's, buddy,
That's so funny.
That is so weird.
the best. I'm sorry. Do you not,
Wait,
when you're
wait.
training to
No,
play basketball,
Tristan-
do you not
wait.
watch LeBron
No,
highlights?
wait, Tristan,
me-
you're in
no.
the wrong on this one. You're in the wrong
Pause.
on
It's
this one,
awesome.
buddy.
It's cool as
That
fuck.
sounds so fun.
No, I bet it's tight, but she'd never be down. So
Wait, she wouldn't be with that if you're like, Haley, let's throw on some like fucking, let's throw on
Yeah.
LeBron highlights and try and hit the corner threes that he's hitting. She would negate that.
wait, Haley, sit down next to me with your hands looking the way they do. So Haley's making enchiladas. It has full enchilada hands.
She looks like she's ready to. She jerked you off.
She
with
has her
crab
hands
seafood
covered
thing.
in fucking cooked boiled chicken and enchilada grease. So Haley, before let me ask you a question. Would you ever watch porn with me and replicate stop eating chicken off your fingers? Can you?
I'm not gonna lie, both of these have been my dreams.
It's awesome.
I know.
Look at my bitch being like,
Dude,
get the food
it's
off
so
your hands.
crazy
grab
to
the
ask
chicken
this
off your
question
fingers.
while a woman is
Also,
looking at
I
you
wanna
going like,
do some porn shit.
just being
both of
like,
my dreams.
would you ever replicate stuff that's going on in a porn with a woman who I have to do it with who's licking chicken off her fingers? It's just like not conducive to me having a boner ever in my life.
Yeah.
Both of those have been my ideal girlfriend situations. It's
El
like,
pollo loco.
get the food that you're making me off your hands. Also, can
Haley
you suck
said-
my dick for
Haley-
15 minutes?
Haley looked at me and said this, maybe? And he doesn't-
She's licking the adobo seasoning off her finger. She's like,
Motherfucker got
maybe.
Old Bay on her hand.
Yeah, I was about to say.
bro, literally, she comes up just being like, I just massaged mustard into half a hog. What the hell are you talking about?
These crab legs and seasoned potatoes are gonna be immaculate.
Yeah. We just got a 9-pound pot of fucking crab legs boiling out there. What you want, son?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got sausage, lobster, and bacon. Going. What did you need from me? Like, whoa.
It's being like, yo, if we had sex to porn, she's like, we don't have sex to us having sex, son. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Do you guys have tactical sex? Do you guys have like just need to get business done sex?
It like comes up out of the it's like a left turn.
Okay, hold on. I'm not asking this in any like sort of, and this is internal affairs. Please subscribe to the Patreon.
We're pretty fucked up, boys.
Yeah, I'm
Hey
so
babe,
many.
can I snag another?
So many
Bro,
ketones.
she's like, it's all right. I already got seasoning for the tahini rib.
Yeah, I put Old Bay on top of this tequila shot.
tequila's good.
I put this Frank's Red Hot on everything.
Yeah, she's like, hurry up and finish this podcast. I'm gonna just put my clit on your forehead.
This is a fun podcast. We do a fun podcast here. Anyone who could say otherwise is just out of their goddamn mind.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, how about those 55 of you niggas that watch every other week when we don't name
send
it?
some motherfuckers
Yeah.
this way, dude.
Any of you guys that watch the episodes that we don't name North American Pavement Ape?
miss.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys have a Renaissance fair relationship. It's crazy. It's
Once again, another dream. You think I'm going to the Ren Fair for fun? I'm trying to find a bitch.
Yeah, you met a wench and it worked out.
Dude, honestly, Andrew, if you're going to find a woman, it is at the Ren Fair. You have to go.
Yeah,
That
dude.
is honestly not slim pickings because those pickings are thick.
Why don't you go find you a girl that really knows how to push a meat or two and just marry her, dude?
Yeah, and knowing someone who knows how to properly make mutton is honestly, I think it'll yield well to you.
Can you imagine if you cream pie a girl and she goes huzzah to the glorious tipper? Huzzah to the glorious cream pie. That's good.
To the nothing but tipper.
To the nothing but tipper.
I can't see anything but the tipper.
Just the tipper. Nothing
Just
but
the
tipper.
tipper.
That's good. That's good. Oh, I
Man.
like that. All right, here we go.
All
We're
right,
on a-
next we're on the same
We were on a
question, so-
fun show around here. We were on a fun show.
All right. You don't always watch movies, but when you do, you prefer documentaries.
It's so crazy doing this quiz knowing that there's a dog with a jug on its head just slightly below this fucking thing for the entire time. Someone take that jug off that dog's head.
Yeah, it's like you guys want to know how fucked up Colombia is.
I've seen that dog
wanna
with
talk
the
about
jug
it
on
now?
his head for like three individual times throughout this 15-minute span.
That's good.
dude.
I like
Oh,
this.
fuck.
All right.
All right. You don't always watch movies, but when you do, you prefer documentaries, comedies, action films, horror movies, sports movies.
Snuff films.
I go horror.
You took my answer from before.
Can you say smut?
Yes. Taliban execution specifically.
Yeah.
Zero
I-
Dark 30, but only the ending.
Yeah, I go live leak executions.
Lone survivor, but I take the Afghani side. All right.
I sing along to the ISIS theme song. I go, Hasira Sari, Hasira Hara.
All right.
I'm literally yes-anding your bit, you fucking
I
goon.
tried. I gave it an all right. That's
Why
what
you make me
saying.
seem like an asshole?
I only
Be
watch
like, all right,
Patriots
whatever
Day, but
that
it's only
guy's
the
saying.
scene where Mark Wahlberg hate crimes that Vietnamese guy.
Yeah, I wanted to know but you and be like, Jesus Christ, we have ethnic listeners. But I yes.
But you know we don't.
We don't.
No, we don't.
Yeah, the 50 white niggas loved that. They loved.
We might have got one.
You think they're looking up North American pavement in because they're Mexican? No, they're fucking white trash.
Welcome to North American Pavement Ape 4, everyone. How we doing?
That was the last episode.
Man, honestly, if we could capitalize on the double wide market, that would be preferred.
As long as you guys are not okay with every episode being called North American.
I don't give a shit, dude. I need views.
Might
Dude,
as well.
what's
We-
going? You think I'm going to start giving a fuck about this podcast now?
Hey, you're a buzzkill, huh? You're
Yeah.
shot in the heart. I have to go
It's
pee
just
so
the
bad.
only
We're
reason
so
I
close.
talk to you guys every week. It's fun. I like checking in.
Hey, don't be real now, cocksucker. All right, we're having a.
I'm not being
Answer-
real. I'm
answer the
joshing.
fucking questions, you bitches. Answer
I
the
said
fucking
horror movies. I
Okay.
said that.
God damn it.
I said on God. Okay, go ahead.
All right,
You said snuff films or some shit.
All right, which one do you want, Daniel?
Obviously,
Comedies.
sport movies.
Wait, you don't always watch movies, but when realistically comedies, yeah, I don't watch anything else. It makes me feel weird to care about a movie in a way that's not comedically.
Dude, I sat down one day. I was depressed. I sat down in my room, watched all 3 John Wick films. It's action movies for me, for
They're
sure.
nice. I haven't seen any.
Dude,
They're
John
nice.
Wick is goated.
Have you seen Nobody?
No.
Oh my god, dude, you got to see Nobody. It's Bob Odenkirk. Bob
Oh,
Odenkirk
shit.
is the lead in the action movie. It is so fucking good. There's such a good bus scene where he takes on like 4 dudes. It is so
Oh, I know
tight.
which one you're talking about. Yeah. I
Yeah,
know what
you
you're
should
talking about.
watch that movie, dude. You'll love it. I also suggested to Daniel, you'll love it as well.
Have you ever? I think I brought it up. Have you seen the show Warrior?
No.
HBO.
Come out
Bro.
to play, niggas?
No,
Or
no. So it's a show about it's like early 1900s, late 1800s. It's Chinese immigrants in San Francisco, and they're all gangsters. It's like,
Oh, you brought the show up.
yeah, it's so fucking
This
good.
isn't Shogun?
No, Shogun's fantastic too.
You watched that on
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen so many billboards for Shogun walking past the
It's
bus
so
station.
fucking good.
Okay.
All right, let's go through the quiz. We need to.
All right, you're
I
at a
have to
bar.
pee so bad.
Well, you're at a bar when someone accidentally bumps into you, spilling your beer. How do you react?
Realistically,
start yelling, calmly accept the person's apology, laugh it off, walk up to the bar and ask for another, or make a sarcastic comment. I would say walk up to the bar and ask for another.
do you know why I like this question?
I'm a real calmly accept the person's apology.
I was going to say, I like this question because it gives you the one aggro fucking frat guy answer, but then it also gives you 4 like nuanced. It's like, all right, how are you not going to be an asshole and like handle the situation?
I mean, like at the same
Realistically-
time, it seems like it's like it seems like for the last 3 answers or 4 answers, it seems like kind of like what you would do in that situation. You'd calmly accept the person's apology, then you'd laugh it off, and then you'd walk up to the bar and order another drink, and then maybe make a sarcastic
Make a sarcastic
remark.
comment. Yeah, it's the order of events basically. But if I had to
Yeah.
pick one, I would pick make a sarcastic comment, but it's not gonna be to that guy. It's like if
It's
someone
gonna be to the
spills
bartender. It's gonna be back
No,
to
it's
the
gonna be the-
bartender
the
or the
hom-
persons you're with.
the homie I'm with. Yeah, if
Yeah.
someone spills a drink, I'm like, there, you're fine. What a fucking asshole! Like,
but loud enough for him
to hear.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. What a cocksucker! That guy gets no pussy, and he's just like in the area.
Oh, you're gonna walk into a bar with Birkenstocks? All right, bitch.
You say
That was-
Birkenstocks?
I heard that. I let it ride.
I said
let it
Birkenstocks. I
ride.
said Birkenstocks.
You said Birkenstocks, and I don't know what those are.
I thought he said Birkenstocks, like it was the guy saying,
'Cause that
the
is
girl
the-
saying goosebumps from
No,
those
no.
old memes on the
No, because
internet.
Yeah.
Tristan, that is the exact conversation Daniel and I had at Devils when people try to come into our pool game.
Mm-hmm.
It was
was
just
great.
literally us being like, "Look at this fucking guy."
That was a good story. We should have that.
Yeah.
on there. All right, here we go. When you're not drinking beer, your beverage of choice is
You guys are not gonna believe me. It is water.
okay.
It is water.
Okay. Mine
I'd say
would
water
also-
for me as well.
Mine would also be water. I'll give you that. Secondary though, what are you guys drinking? Secondarily,
Liquor,
lemonade.
probably.
Oh, liquor's on there?
no, I have You saw that, yeah. That was the answer. It was like, hey, are you an alcoholic or like really an alcoholic?
I didn't know liquor was on there.
My second's probably. I have like 3 coffees a day, bare minimum.
I'm chilling. Haley just gave me a glass of water.
I've never seen this. I can't wait to live close to you and for our girls to hang out and both be like, we're in long committed, because that only happens once you're in a committed
and
deal.
I can't wait for you guys to meet her for the first time.
Who?
My girl.
Yeah, as soon as she gets shipped over from Russia, I'd love to meet her.
You've dapped me up with your right hand plenty. I've
I'm
met
sorry.
your girl
Yeah,
before.
fuck me. Russia's too expensive.
You think I'm all right? No. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I keep that for me and me alone. Pick your favorite beer quote. Most people hate the taste of beer to begin with. It is, however, a prejudice.
Who says that?
Never heard that. And if you are, please leave my bar. Beer, it's the best damn drink in the world. That's
Amen,
Daniel.
amen, brother. How we
Beer's
doing?
intellectual. What a shame so many idiots drink it.
That's the former Bud Light CEO who crashed fucking stocks.
It's a lot easier to start the day when you know it'll end with beer. Beer.
I
is
also
proof,
second that.
beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy.
Basically,
And that's
yeah,
Daniel.
that's my answer. If nothing has proved Yahweh more, it's Anheuser-Busch as a company. You know, Anheuser-Busch is basically the Christianity of beer. Oh, you're Catholic? Here's Bud Light. Oh, you're fucking what's the other variations of Christian? No. What's the variations? You're Protestant, Bud Heavy. You're what's like the light version of Christianity?
No, even the Catholic
You're
monks
evangelical?
are known
Yes.
to the Belgian Catholic monks are known to brew their own beer and stuff like that. So
like
it's
that.
like
Yeah.
it's like even with like God on their side, they're just like, yo, we're gonna brew the hardest beer that gets us fucked up. Have you ever had a prankster? Like I need to come when we go to, because I can't find it in New York City at all. Like if we all are in Arizona, I have to get you guys 2 4-packs of pranksters, because each beer is 2 beers. It's bottle fermented, so that you have to swish the bottom of their around.
Or else you just get
pour,
all the
like-
shit at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, you pour like 3/4 of it in, swish it around, and then pour the top half of it in, and it all settles throughout the beer.
It's
And,
like a
dude,
mango cart kind of.
Dude, I was in LA doing a show with Longfellow, drank 5 pranksters, and barfed in his car. I felt so bad.
Wait, a mango cart? You're supposed to do
You're
something
supposed to switch it
special?
up so that the mango flakes at the bottom don't sit and settle.
I have drinking many a mango cart. Have never once done
Dude,
that.
did you know the mango cart, like that brewery right there is that makes it
Santan.
2 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes away from my college. We would go there and get fucked up.
Wait, it's not Santan Brewing Company who makes it?
Well, they had a brewery right next to our school.
But is it Santan?
In,
I can look it up.
In California?
Yeah, in Orange County. Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, I know they have one in, like, what is it, Chandler?
Yeah.
It says Golden Road Brewing Company. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
place, and they had a brewery right next to our campus,
That
and
makes
it was
sense.
Yeah, I've
fucking
heard of Golden
packed.
Road. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a lot of breweries in Austin that do good brewery shows, but the only issue with, like, because I did the first show I ever did in New York was a Bronx brewery show, and the ceilings are so high that it's like, and plus, like, there's like just fucking residual, like, machinery sounds
Right.
going on throughout the entire show, so it's like, it's a mild discrepancy.
Also, Tristan, what was your answer?
What was the last question?
Pick your favorite beer quote. Most people hate the taste of beer, but to begin with, it is, however, a prejudice. Beer it's the best damn drink in the world. Beer's intellectual. What a shame so many idiots drink it.
It's
Is
the
it
one that, mine is the one at the end of the day.
Okay.
That's my answer. That's my answer for sure.
How long have you been into beer? I just started drinking long enough to know what I like. So long that I started brewing my own. I just like to enjoy a cold one every now and then. I just like to enjoy a cold one every now and then.
Long enough to know what I like. long enough to know Bud Light's the goddamn answer, right? I don't care how many fucking different sponsors they throw on there.
I would say it's hard. I mean, like, I wish there was an answer just being like, if you're like an actual someone who appreciates beer.
Right.
And be like, just whichever one is available. Just being
Okay.
like being able to like sample. Like, because like I know like I'll drink a Natty Ice just because I've never had one.
Dude,
And shit
Natty
like
Ices. Natty Ices are the beer choice of beer dye
I
players.
was going to
dude.
say, no, those are poor niggas. You drink a Natty Ice.
No, that's why you get Natty Ices
do
to
you
play
know-
beer
do
dye.
you
You're
know
drinking
this-
a Keystone. They're basically fucking sister cousins, dude. What are you
I know.
talking
I'm not.
about?
I'm not saying they're not, but I'm saying, do you know the hierarchy of like trashy, low-level beer? So as far as like natural, right? This is Anheuser-Busch, which I'm a historian in, basically.
Coors.
Natural Light,
Coors is a trashy beer.
but they're different companies.
Yeah.
So Anheuser-Busch is Bud Light. That's like my
Do you
family tree.
legitimately like love Bud Light for like the taste of it, or are you just trying to get a brand deal in the eventually?
So I grew up, which is weird because my dad, who we have our own issues at this point, but he switched to Natural Light, which is the
Natty's, yeah.
the less classy version of Bud Light. So like the hierarchy goes, right? Anheuser-Busch is the biggest beer family in America. Budweiser, Bud Heavy, used to be like their claim to fame, their biggest this and that. And then Anheuser-Busch expanded into Bud Light, and they kind of propagated the light beer craze in America. And so
Yeah.
now I'm a Bud Light guy partially because growing up my dad drank Bud Light, but now I do like the taste of it. So like as far as
Yeah.
like low level beers, Miller Lite, Bud Light, Natural Light, Busch Light, Bud Light to me is the best. So it's
Yeah,
like that is
so
my beer of choice.
In the same respect, like my parents, like they were a Bevmo crew. That's what we
Yeah.
had over by our house was a
Yeah.
Bevmo. So we'd get imports over there. So we'd get like La Fin de Monde. We'd get like a bunch of French beers.
Immediately classier than my shit. Off in the mall.
No.
I was like Coors Banquets and then Natty Ice or bust. Okay.
No, my
If you
my
walk
parents,
into a party with Rolling Rock, we're taking the beer, but you're getting kicked out.
A
no, my
La Fin de
parents were getting
Monde stand
imports.
is
They
crazy.
would be like I think the first ever beer I tried was a flat tire. Like
What?
Sounds like a DUI.
When
waiting
you
to
think,
happen.
here's a question: when you think of your dad, right? When you think of your dad as a kid drinking a beer in a koozie, what is that
dude,
beer?
literally, I had like one of my birthdays at a brewery just because we had been there so many times. I loved it, and we had it on the patio. It stuck in
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
the canter. I eventually started working there, and they got fired because I was doing too much cocaine. But
What a time to have known you two.
Did I know you when
Yes,
I met
we-
you?
yes,
Were
we
you
did.
yes, you
doing
did.
a
I was
bunch of
doing the
cocaine?
podcast. I was
Yes,
doing
we
the
did.
podcast actively.
Yes, we did.
So that
I was
means we
doing
became-
cocaine in your bathroom, Daniel.
Where?
Oh, and I'm the bad guy to take pictures next to a wedding dress. Fuck that.
You did cocaine.
I was doing
in my
cocaine in the bathroom while Taylor was there. Yeah.
What? Did you know this?
I didn't know.
I didn't know you did cocaine in the Sonera.
Within the Mezcal manor, yes, I did.
When is the last time you did cocaine in my house? The Muse? Was it
I
at the
mean-
Muse?
I mean, like, before I quit drinking when I was in Phoenix.
So November of last year.
Were we at the nice apartments?
We were in the nice apartment. November
No
of last year.
way. No way.
No,
wild.
I did. I wasn't doing in your new apartment. I wasn't doing cocaine in your apartment.
Not the current one.
When you
The-
when you went to the Muse across the street from the Arizona art thing, I wasn't doing cocaine in your apartment.
Okay,
but
so only
at
okay.
the other one, in the cocaine apartment, I was doing cocaine in your apartment.
The cocaine castle. Talk about the cocaine castle. The blow capital of the world.
That's crazy. I did not know that at all. Holy shit. So like as I'm mid chewing you out for being late to the podcast, you're like, yeah, I know. I gotta go pee real quick.
I gotta go take a shit. Yeah.
Holy shit. No
yeah,
way.
yeah. Yeah, I was fucking crazy hungover from being drunk and doing cocaine the last night. So I go there and I would show up to your apartment. I'd sit on your toilet, take a shit, and then do coke while I'm doing it. And then, like, yeah, dude.
I didn't know that at all, dude. Holy shit. That's crazy.
I've been using
used to get-
mescaline in this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do little poppers every now and again. I'm not fucking.
Poppers ain't shit.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Wow, that's an internal affairs if I've
All
ever
right.
seen one.
How long have you been into beer, Tristan?
What the fuck? That's a 5 out of 10. We're talking about 10 out of 10 subjects.
Because we got to get this quiz done.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
Tristan, how
Yeah.
long have you been into beer?
I'm saying I just enjoy a cold one every now and then.
No, you don't. No, you don't. What do you? You
I
spilled
mean,
the
it
breakfast
depends on
beer
your
last
definition
weekend.
of and now and then.
Does it now and then entail 9 a.m. on a Sunday? Is that when now and then?
No, it's like in now, currently now, and then tomorrow. You know, like
and then another time, not so soon.
and then another time, and then and now tomorrow, and then another time.
Sweet Jesus.
All right, getting the.
All right,
It's so funny you didn't know that shit. That's hysterical.
It's nuts how you never told me that. Once you stopped doing cocaine, it's nuts how you were never like, remember I used to hit rips in your bathroom? It's crazy.
All right, so for me, I got a Pilsner, Tristan's an IPA, and then
I'm
Daniel, you're also an
clearly,
IPA.
I'm an IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
Hey,
bang
dude,
for your
we're-
buck. If for $4 an
fucking-
IPA, I'll get you fucked
We're
up.
6%
I remember-
plus Indian Pale Ales.
I remember we in college we would go to trivia nights at our local bar, and one of the winners got like a free drink token for any beer that they had, and every time we went for the strongest one, and it was called Triceratops.
So I wish this would have went off percentage. You're like 4.2. You're 3.2. You're Utah Bud Light.
Yeah.
You're very barely Bud Light.
Yeah.
And apparently me and Tristan are double IPAs, which I did not want to be. I did not want to be a double IPA where it's like, 9%? Oh, you don't
What the
fuck
fuck
around.
were you expecting, dumbass?
Yeah. You don't fuck around or talk to your mom. Double IPA, Voodoo Ranger, 9%. Anyway, let's get out of here. Well, no, let's get the Patreon names.
Yeah.
We got one, Carl. Let's get out.
Oh, yeah, I'll read that one.
So, as always, if you subscribe to the podcast, we read Patreon names from our Patreon, which we put out.
One day this will be a good reflection back on what we look like right now. You know?
Shout out,
Just like-
shout out, Trying Times. Fanboy's got the same name. Carl. Oh, here's Carl. Carl, I might be getting my dick wet with a 35-year-old woman, Goldthorpe.
No way. That rules. Hell yeah, dude.
I hope it works out,
Yeah.
Carl. I hope it works
Lupus
out so
can't
well.
hold him back, dude.
That's a Rick Ross bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This disease can't hold me back.
sounds like Action Bronson.
This disease can't hold me back. All right, Carl. Well, we love you. Tell a friend about the cast. Subscribe to the
I've
Patreon.
been fucking 35-year-olds in the back of a limo. That's Carl. It sounds like an Action Bronson lyric.
All right, tell
Eating
a friend.
foie gras on pussy.
Foie gras. All right, tell a friend about the cast. We'll see you guys later. Please, to God, be a follower of Gus. It's 4 quarters to be a fan. See you guys
Shout
later.
out Trevin Muncie.
Yes.